going on, everybody? Welcome back to The Rundown. This is a show where we deep dive into film and TV, along with you, the people in the live chat. People that are watching after, if you can make it, one time come join the live chat and have some fun. Don't tell me my mic's dying. Welcome back, Anthony, my co-host. How you
To
doing?
me, it is, dude. It's like, yeah,
Jesus
I'm doing
Christ.
great, dude. We started with the most iconic part of the show, the mic glitching out.
After we had such a good week
Yeah,
last
I'm
week.
ready to
God
talk about
damn it.
Ahsoka. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've been watching a couple things now. We had 2 episodes for Bleach. We had 3 episodes for Gen Z. I was watching Ted Lasso, and I'm at the end of
Bloody
them
hell.
episodes. I was laughing my ass off. Um, it was a good week.
That is awesome. You're pumping through them. Absolutely pumping through them. I can see people hit me up in the live chat already. Fantastic. That's what you got to be here live for. So you can roast me live. That's one of the keys. Well, I'm excited to talk about it. Um, one episode away from the finale. I had some moments in this I really enjoyed. I watched it again last night for the second time. You know what? This show, I've been really enjoying going back and watching the second episode before talking about it. I don't think I did that with like a couple of the last shows we did.
Hmm.
Like where
Okay.
I think, which one was it? Like where I've really been hyped. For some reason, this is just the vibe of the action and the way it's filmed. I'm really enjoying what they're giving us. So I'd be interested to see what you guys think. Very much so. So why don't we kick into it? Actually, before we do that, let's address the chat real quick
Let's do
because
it.
we have a few people here. Mr. AJ Grusa, channel member, thank you, sir. Hi, friends. Just wanted to pass through quickly and leave a like. Catch you all on the replay. This one was a 4.4 out of 5 or a 4.5. 4 to 4.5, sorry, out of
Gee,
5 for
that's a
me.
lot.
So excited.
Cool.
Ballin'. AJ knows what he likes. I caught up with AJ yesterday on Pose and Chill, and we actually
Oh
didn't
yeah.
talk about Ahsoka, I don't think, in that.
And
So
so I was about to go to pose and chill, if only I didn't sleep right through that.
slept through. You needed your rest. Look, with the
Like a
man doing so many
baby.
covert operations, you need your
Yeah,
rest.
yeah,
You
you do.
definitely need your
You
rest.
do.
And then we had you in the chat, and we got Mr. Offen in the house, the provider of the slides, the provider of the pictures, the man of the people. Hashtag don't need your blaster, need a night trip blaster. I think he's referring to a fight scene, possibly. We also have him saying
Yeah,
hashtag
so
Shin
it's
Godzilla.
the it's the it's it's the fight scene where he says, "I don't need a lightsaber. Need a blaster? No, I don't need a blaster." And then he still uses the blaster.
Yeah. He's a baller. He's an
Yeah,
absolute baller.
yeah.
Andre's in the house, Mr. Andre, also a channel member. Thank you, sir. He says evening, so it's evening for him. Okay, and everybody's just catching up in the chat. We'll come down. Oh, here we go. Here we go. John, make sure your mic is against your mouth. Sorry, yes, I think I moved away from it. Thank you, often. Gen V was fire. Look, okay, we were talking about this. Gen V's out. I didn't even know. We're 3 episodes in. I'm obviously going
Dude,
to go back and
it's
watch them.
3 episodes, and I think the episodes are like 50 minutes or 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Long ass episodes. And it's just the boys all over again.
Yes, I'm going to love it. I love the boys, so I'm looking forward to
Yeah.
watching it. I will find it. I will watch it. Hi, at Broken Ass Sheep. Oh, Mike of the bargain basement. God damn it.
Okay, so the last few weeks, Andre started out as sweet comment guy, or kind comment
Mm-hmm.
guy, or soft comment
Mm-hmm.
guy. Now he's back to roast comment guy just from the get go.
Well, I think I deserved it with that intro again.
No one
I think I
deserves that,
deserved
dude.
it.
No one deserves that. Not
Butch
even
is
you.
in the house. Oh, thank you.
Hi,
Channel
Butch.
member, Mitch the Butch. I'm making. I'm glad you liked that last picture, Butch. I got more for you, mate. More's coming. More's coming.
Cool. Cool, cool, cool.
Often says I haven't rewatched any of the second half of this season. Interesting. I usually do. Interesting. Often maybe not be feeling it like I am. The Continental is
Oh,
amazing.
dude,
That's another
yeah.
one I want to
I
watch.
needed to start
Shit.
that one as well. Oh, man. There's so much to
Too
see at
many.
this moment. What is that?
There is actually quite a lot out. And look, I keep
Yeah.
telling you guys, and no one else is getting on it. Billions, the final season is out. One of the greatest shows ever. You're missing out.
What is it on?
You're missing out.
Apple again?
No, it is. I get it through an Australian streaming service, so I'm not sure what it would. Maybe
Aussie,
HBO or
Aussie, Aussie.
Showtime. Yeah, Australia, mate.
What it's called. What it's
There's
called.
actually an Australian show out called Court that I also want to watch, and that's one that's on the list. It's got Sean Penn in it as Sean Penn.
Oh,
Um, yeah,
Sean
Sean
Penn as
Penn.
Sean Penn, dude.
Sean Penn as Sean Penn.
That's
It's like
that's
this
deep.
group of Aussies kidnapped in like the jungle, and then they start making viral videos or whatever to try and I don't know something. It looks hilarious, and then Sean Penn goes in as like a mercenary to rescue them or something as Sean Penn.
Oh,
It looks hilarious. Yeah,
oh,
it's
what
great.
is he now? Like 70?
Who knows? If anybody's seen it, let us know in the chat. Watch the trailer. It actually looks really funny, especially for an Aussie show.
So I'll need to remember to
Anyway,
watch Billions once the season's ended. I'll just
yeah, you got to watch it from the start. Yeah,
I
binge it,
will.
bro.
I will. But I'll binge it on watching a week or something.
Yeah, it's all about just mind games and how the stock market works and how people just make billions of dollars doing this crazy shit. It's very interesting.
Damn.
Okay, let's move on. Andre, been meaning to watch that, but it's like 90 minutes, so I haven't gotten around to it. Yeah, I will definitely be watching the Continental as well. Ah, Andre, see, Billions was amazing too.
So
He's
Billions of
back, baby.
Continental.
He's back.
Oh my
He's
God.
back. He's back. Andre, 88 minutes, episode 1 of Continental. Wow, second episode about 80 minutes. The time flies through. I can imagine it would if it's made by the same people. All right. Episode 7. Actually, one last one. Anthony, watch more anime. I think he
So,
watches
dude,
enough.
yeah, so on anime, I just found out that I didn't actually finish Attack on Titan. I just didn't go through
Oh,
the last episodes of the last season. It just felt too. Dude, it was too hard to get through, I guess.
damn.
I don't know. It's not the same as it was.
That's not good. You lost the
Still
love.
need to see two now.
Then if you feel like you have to force yourself to watch it, that's the worst.
Dude,
Just to get through it.
yeah. I still need to see it.
Time
I still
consuming.
need to see it.
You'll do it. I know you will.
Yeah.
But here we go. Episode 7. We kick off with Hera in the council. Man, I tell you what, the guy in this, he's such a gazelle. He's so annoying. But let me know, what did you think of the start, Anthony?
Yeah,
of
so
this
it
whole
kind of
sequence?
makes sense, right? Because
We've got 4 pictures for it too, FYI.
yes,
Boom.
it's so convenient that Hera wants to go after the thing where Ezra also is. So we all know that she wants to go after Ezra, and he knows it as well. So he doesn't
Mhm.
have to be corrupt. He just is not good trusting.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
You're fine with that? It just seems like, I guess when we know, we don't know, he doesn't know what we know, I guess. And that's where
Yeah.
people can come like that from an
Doesn't.
opposing opinion. He doesn't.
He
He
didn't
doesn't know
see
what we know.
episode 1 to 7.
He needs to get up on it, mate. He needs to get up on it. I loved seeing Mon Mothma as well. Seeing Mon Mothma back
Yeah.
was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Seeing her start to branch out into multiple things is always good. But then we get a surprise. What do you think of the surprise entrance, guys? Let us know in the chat as well. What do you think of seeing CP3 3PO? Did you think it was a good way of introducing him? Nice little tie-in. Needed, not needed. What do you think? What about you, Anthony?
Yeah, for me it could have been anyone. I'm not that much of a diehard that my heart flutters when I see C3PO. Yeah, so it was okay for me. I didn't mind it, but I didn't need it either.
I thought it was nice to see him again. Things like that I'm okay with if it's nothing that's like crazy forced. It's a way of saying that Leia's helping out. Are we buying that would actually happen? Like, is that out of the realm of possibility that she would do that for her? Or know about her?
It's not. It's not.
Cool. I'm genuinely asking that. Often says completely pointless. But did you love it? Often. But did you love it? He also says, "Don't worry, final season, part 3, part 2 is out. Is out soon." Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. But then they have this conversation. So he comes in. We get a little fan service, which I think that's nice, tastefully done by Dave Filoni. Different to making a whole episode about another character, i.e., Mando in Book of Boba. That was that's not a shameless plug. That's here's Mando's back, baby. Still to this day, one of my favorite episodes of a show.
True.
I fucking love that episode. That probably I've watched that probably like 5 or 6 times. That episode, I love it. Mando, baby, come on, Mando. Anyway, these guys catch up. They
Is
have
that
the
one
chat.
of your favorite episodes of any show?
It, maybe not of any show, but it's up there as like
Cool.
definitely one of my favorite episodes, just because he kicks ass in it.
Yeah, true.
I love everything about it. The fight with Heavy Mando, that whole sequence, that whole city, that whole place was awesome. Loved it. But yeah, these guys have a chat. So obviously, Mon Mothma is older in this than she is in Andor, and she's had a bit more experience. So I think it shows she's a bit more open to finding out, like believing Hera and being more open to helping her, which I thought was pretty cool to see.
Yeah.
And that's all we get from them. So I feel. Do you guys feel like so far Hera's getting enough action in the show, or not enough, or just the right amount? For me, having not seen the cartoon, the animation, I feel like this is just enough of her for me as someone who's introduced to her. Or do you feel like she's meant to be a more prominent character than she has been? What do you
No,
think?
it's fine the way it is, but I just don't like the casting of Hera. She's just too goody two shoes for me. She
Okay.
could have been
Okay.
a cooler character because Hera is she's just a force to be reckoned with, and she's this one's not. I think.
So this one's too soft.
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah.
She's
I like
pretty. Like she's
too
even
little
pretty in that
struggle and no
makeup.
arc.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but she doesn't have any arc.
Yeah. So she's more of a prominent character that you feel like she should have had more of an arc rather than she's kind of like a message vessel, I guess, that was also there to just help help Ahsoka when she needed it. She hasn't
Yeah, but
actually got
just
a
like
story.
C-3PO, it could have been anyone at this point, to be honest.
I wouldn't.
It wouldn't have mattered if
Okay.
it was just like a rando.
Yeah. Do you think it's enough though? Because do you think they're making a focus to focus on other characters? Because when you've got a show, you've got your main characters, then you've got your you've got your backups. Do you feel like it's not offensive? Do you feel like he's done her character a disservice by making her one of those side characters without so much of an arc?
Well, she has been one of the side characters, but to be fair, in animated, sometimes she was also a side character. She just wasn't with the group. She was just somewhere else. So I don't miss her being in it, but the fact that she's in it and she doesn't have arc, that just makes no sense.
Yeah, okay. So she's more a prominent enough a character to deserve more screen time to have an arc.
As
I was thinking about that the
Seb's
other
also
day.
gone. Yeah.
Yeah, well, at this point, you probably wouldn't want to enter him into it at all. He's been mentioned, but that's maybe all you need because you're going to probably see him in other things as well, I would imagine. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for confirming that thought. Let's see what the guys are saying. Shit, where are we? Okay, next episode. Din is cameo.
He needs saving
saving it. Get out of here, often. Fuck's sake.
Yeah.
You're going to get banned for that.
Selvig.
We need Selvig.
Cool.
Oh, man.
That would be cool.
You know what? I've actually been feeling like watching Andor again just to watch that bloody speech again.
Dude.
I love that speech that much. Okay, I often think she's been wasted so far.
Yeah, she has been.
Okay, let me put before I get to the next question, the next points that these guys are saying. Would you rather not have her in the show at all?
Oh no, I don't. Well, yeah, maybe because they could have spent money elsewhere. Like C-3PO, it could have been someone else, like another NPC.
Yeah.
Andre, he's just given up watching Ahsoka since the last episode. I mean, I thought last episode was the best episode they did. He just gave up.
I've been loving all these episodes. Bloody Andre sitting there, drinking sour milk, watching these. Bloody hell. Good morning. Renz is in the house. Channel member. Wah! The Hawkman. Hit that like button. Yes, thank you. Hit that like button. All you guys. Renz swoops in like the baller he is. A rare appearance from Renz. He's up. He's awake. Look at him. Balling.
He just throws the hawk in there himself.
Yeah, I love that. That's how we do. I like her, but she hasn't really done anything says
Yes,
often.
she hasn't.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Because she's kind of just wanted for the time they're focusing on, all the characters they're focusing on. This
Yeah.
is the time that he's obviously allocated to this character, and he thought we'll still have her in the show, so you get to see her, and we get a little bit of. She gets to save the day. She gets to help Ahsoka. She has had moments of helping, but only as a key piece to help the main characters move their story along. But
Yeah.
is that
And to
okay
introduce
to
Jason.
not have her at all? Yeah, and introduce Jason. So, you know, um, interesting to see how you guys see it. Because for me, it's enough for me. That's all I need because I don't have anything to compare it to.
Yeah.
Okay, so Andre, we've got to at least
Trash.
get it in there. We've got to get it in
Trash.
there. Andre. Oh Jesus, Thrawn loves a pint. Forgive his belly. You fat shamers out there, bloody hell! You've hurt his feelings. You've bloody hurt his feelings. All right, let's move on. Then we get to then there's the intro, right? I liked that whole sequence before the intro. Then you get the intro.
Yeah.
I quite like that. We get to Ahsoka training. Now, how do you guys feel about seeing Anakin here? I think it's a cool way of bringing him in. I could see Tony Stark doing this in future Iron Man movies.
Yes.
Or MCU movies. How do you feel about having him here doing that?
Okay, so that was cool, and also the fact that he has like a shorter haircut, which kind of makes you tell which time it is. What I didn't like was Rosario Dawson doing the saber work because it looked clunky, and I get annoyed seeing that, to be honest. Because Ahsoka, it would have been cool to see someone else handle the sabers fluently, more proficiently.
Yeah. Well, compared to how Hayden Christensen, like I saw another clip the other day, just like a clip that was online or whatever, of a guy pointing out him doing this move to Count Dooku where he cuts his hands off. I actually should have sent it to you, and then I think it was on YouTube though. And then how he tries to do it to Obi-Wan, and Obi-Wan blocks it, and like stuff like that. I'm like, wow, that's way more intricate saber fighting than what we, I guess, are getting as much these days.
Dude,
but I'm
if you want
still
to see-
enjoyed her.
Yeah, if you want to see interesting saber fights, you should see the prequel behind the scenes with Nick Gillard. Nick Gillard has been uploading some of his behind the scenes stuff, and the channel is Nick Gillard Stunts. And then you see some training for the prequels. It's awesome to see.
Sweet.
That's like the pinnacle of light phase saber combat.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, I thought just watching that scene of Hayden Christensen and what's his bloody name, Obi-Wan, Ewan McGregor. I thought they were very quick, very smooth, very quick and smooth. Lots of spinning tricks and things like that. Yeah. So, what about you guys in the chat? Are you happy seeing Anakin back like this? Were you annoyed by Ahsoka's lightsaber skills? Let us know.
Do you get annoyed seeing that, or don't you mind it?
No, it doesn't even bother me. It doesn't bother me at all.
Okay.
Right. I'm not. Yeah. Yeah, it's not something I think about. It's so funny that we think about different things like that because I'm like, look at the angle of that shot. Ooh, that lighting looks good there. Ooh, I really like just I'm all visual.
I know you are.
Yeah, and I'm listening to the music and I'm like, when the music is good and it goes to the scene, that's my favorite.
Yeah,
and
but
I love
done,
how this
years
is shot.
Of weapon choreo, so it annoys me to see.
Yeah, because you're a perfectionist in it. I get it. I get it. I could imagine you being a Jedi with a Padawan. You would be tough. I feel like you'd be very tough. I think you'd be David Goggins. I think that's what you'd be.
Dude, I was always like,
can you guys imagine that?
The movement starts here, it ends there. Just go from A to B in a straight line. Quick switch.
Do it!
Dude, go. Do it.
Do it!
Don't flail. Don't flail, dude. Stop it.
Anthony's talking from experience as someone who handles blades for a living. I completely agree. Often he's out there slicing and dicing. Yeah, I like him too. I like most of the actors who are in the show. Nice. So yeah, you guys are happy seeing him there then? I'm assuming along with a lot of artillery. I think that's talking about the fighting. Jedi Goggins. That's Anthony.
Those
Fucking hell.
donkeys are such a beast, dude.
You'd be buddy racking their hands over for making mistakes. I guarantee it.
Dude, you
Put
need
your
2
hands
hours
out.
of suck. You need 2 hours of suck.
Bloody hell. You're so clunky. You'd be, I think you should be so blunt. You're so clunky. Imagine you and DS as a team training people. Jesus Christ.
Trash.
DS would be like trash. You'd be racking them over the hands. God damn.
Oh, dude.
Anthony suppressed that inner bitch. Anyway, so
Yeah, dude.
before we get to here, I guess she has the training. She's talking to Anakin, so I'm assuming they've set it up so you get to see many more. We're going to get to see more of him, I guess, maybe in the future. I mean, there is only one episode left, so we're probably not going to see it. I don't think in the last episode. I don't think he'll be back, right? It doesn't make sense for him to come back with everything they got to do now.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, maybe.
Maybe before they prepare to go out for the final battle, she sits there and watches.
Yeah,
I could
yeah.
maybe see that. That could work. But
Yeah,
I've loved this scene when they get out of hyperdrive and you hear the noises and the crashing and they fly out of the mouth. I thought that looked visually stunning. What did you
Yeah.
guys think? What did you think of that? Like this whole action sequence, I thought it shows Thrawn as a tactician by having all the bombs out there, the mines.
Yeah, so it's not only this action scene, but all the visuals throughout the whole series were movie worthy.
Yeah.
The quality was so high. And you get
Compared
spoiled
to like
really
the
quickly
Flash.
because
If you compare it to the Flash, like completely
Dude,
different.
But you get spoiled really quickly because now we just see it as the Ahsoka show. But yeah, it's just
Yeah.
quality.
I think they've got, because I always try to take into consideration, because I've always watched behind the scenes and I've always researched how films are made, and I see the things they go through when they're making them. To get the quality this high on the show like this, they would have spent a ton of time and probably money paying visual artists to perfect it. Because, I watch these visual artists and they talk about when you see poor quality or good quality, the way you can tell is it's down to the time and money they had. If it's poor quality, they didn't have enough time. If it's really high quality, they paid more money and we had more time. It's the only reason you get bad effects. These guys talk about. It's very
No,
interesting.
well, it's not the only reason. It also has to do with planning because they've talked about that every series of movies needs visual effects nowadays. So there's kind of a shortage on that.
There's also a shortage, and they're overworked. I mean, the Spider-Verse
if you
guys.
didn't plan it well enough, or not in advance enough, or you need to do things in post. That's going to be a problem.
Yeah, because time always plays a part with these things.
Yeah.
They always have deadlines to get. Because we always think, if you're making this thing, you should just take your time and make it the best it can be. But it's never that way. It's always down to budgets and restrictions and time. That's the biggest enemy.
Yeah.
Anyway, just a thought. Figure Post Channel, you're banned from using Justice for the Fight as your clown me when.
And we will continue to clown you.
We will continue. Ezra needs to. Ezra, I think, could use the Speed Force. He's that chill.
Yeah,
Jedi
he's
John.
Do the silly walk.
Live or die, Padawan learner. Sorry, Master John. You can repeat your teaching. Jedi John muffled teachings. Padawan learner. I understand, Master. Fuck you. I can't even finish it. You dick. I'm just going to say no.
No.
A response.
Oh, that's hot.
People must be sick of seeing these, I swear. You're a dick. What's up, Evangelium? Thanks for being here, brother. Come and join us. Give us your thoughts. Let's move. Boom. The tactician. How do you guys feel about his tacticians? I mean, I know Andre's the biggest fan of this, and he could probably go really into depth with how happy he is with Strawn's strategic abilities here. But I want to hear from you guys. Let us know. Anthony, what do you think of his strategic, what they're showing us of how strategic he is? You think they're showing us well?
I would have liked it to be a bit more over the top with showing how well versed he is and how high his fight IQ is. But this was fine for this series, I guess, because I doubt we'll see the last of Thrawn in this series, so they'll have
Yeah,
time, I guess. Yeah.
yeah, I think so. I mean, I like it. I feel like they're showing him. He's very commanding. Everyone's listening to him. Like he seems like he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's not. Doesn't seem. They don't make him seem unsure. If that makes sense.
Yeah. True.
Which I
But
think is
he
good.
was far superior in animated, I feel.
Okay.
Maybe it's just
So
because
not.
we had more time, but I think he just exuded more power and presence.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Yes, I am a Jedi. Rens, anointed the Australian Jedi.
But does this make Rens
Are all
like
dead.
Padawan?
Red is my Padawan. You're my Padawan. I'll teach you the ways, Rens. Come
They're
on.
all dead.
Come on now. Come on.
Did Rens cut
Jedi
off his
dad.
braid?
They are not dead. They are MIA.
The braids just fell out.
Yeah. Accidentally. Oh, what the heck. Andre, thank you, sir, for the
Oh,
super
dude.
chat. You are too kind. I think he feels guilty for roasting me so much, but you don't need to. Jedi Goggins. You guys are my favorite YouTubers. Never take my roast seriously, always with love.
Oh, thanks,
Oh,
dude.
thank
Thanks.
you, sir. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
Oh,
I love
dude.
it. I love the roast. That's part of the show. That's what we do. Come join us
Oh,
live
dude,
and
that's
roast me.
hilarious.
That's how we roll. No. What? Yes. Fucking Renz. He's always so quick. God damn it.
He is. He is.
I'm all hyped up now. You guys got me feeling the love. Let's move to the next slide.
Yes.
Feeling the love. Now, I'm going to kick this bit off. I love these two
Kick it
together, and I love their scenes. I love their scenes together. I think he's pretty charismatic. I actually really quite like him as the character, so I'd be interested to know.
Dude, we all
what
know
you
why
guys
you
think
like
about
him. You like him
Why?
because it's Waleed's son.
No, he's not Waleed's son. How dare you, sir?
He's his cousin.
How dare you? How dare you? How
Dude,
dare
look at him.
you?
He could get
Okay,
go
look,
right
maybe
through
he's a little
window.
similar.
Hell no.
let's compare.
It's the same.
No,
It is
it's
the same.
not. You're terrible, man.
It's Waleed. Maybe it just is Waleed, not his son. It's just Waleed.
Undercover. It's a bit upsetting that Ray Stevenson died. I wonder about season 2. It's like, yeah, it's damn shame. He was so young. He wasn't that old, which is such a shame.
How did he die though?
Poor guy.
I don't know. Do
I
you know?
don't know how. I don't know if anybody knows. I don't know if it was maybe a heart attack or something.
I don't know.
Yeah, I actually don't know, to be fair. It's just very sad. R.I.P. Ezra, let's kick it into high gear. Proceeds to move at 5 miles per
Let's go
hour.
faster.
I thought his whole crew though, I thought they're very charming, very just very innocent, like
Star
very cool. I
Wars-esque.
would just
Yeah.
very Star Wars-esque. I thought
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that. And I love them too, him and Sabine together. How do you guys feel? I want to ask this question. How do you feel about him as Ezra? Because I think he's very suave and very charismatic in the character so far. And
Okay,
how
so
do you feel about what we're seeing from Sabine?
so some time has passed between Rebels and this. And also the most seasons of Rebels we see even a younger Ezra than we see in last season. So
Mhm.
but he's a lot older now. But you still get the coy, cocky Ezra bits. And I'm curious to find out how it feels when you see it if you haven't seen Rebels, because every time when I see this, it feels like they're a bit too happy-go-lucky and funny and joking, and I think, oh yeah, it's the same in animated, and then it's fine for me again. If I
Okay.
would have only watched this, maybe I would have felt they were a bit too lighthearted about the situation.
Did I think that? I'm just trying to think. I don't know if I thought about it, about them being too happy-go-lucky. I can always put it down to I like heroes that are happy-go-lucky in the face of like
Adversity.
danger.
danger.
Yeah, I kind of like that character trait. So I think maybe
Yeah.
that's why I've liked it, and I haven't thought about it being about them not being serious enough.
It's kind of
I
like
just
Indiana Jones, right? Um,
yeah, yeah, that type of feel, definitely.
Also a bit Han
Let us
Solo-ish, maybe.
bit Han Solo-ish. Yeah, let us know in the chat what if you guys have thought that about the show. I
Yes,
kind of like the
yeah,
happy-go-lucky, like Deadpool. He's very happy-go-lucky.
yeah.
I mean, he's a pretty over-the-top happy-go-lucky, but
Yeah, but it's
more
fitting. It's
Indiana
fitting. But
Jones-esque.
I just had to
Yeah.
remind myself that it's fitting, because I think the
Mm.
tone of the series feels more like Andor. When you the visuals of the series feel more like Andor, so then maybe I expected a bit of a more serious tone to it. I don't know. I don't know. But every time I just need to
Mm.
remind myself, oh yeah, okay, this is the way it's supposed to be, I guess. So it's fine.
Yeah. I actually have something I want to add to what Often's saying here. I want to see what he says. I think they had a chance to show off what Ezra is about in this episode for us non-cartoon watchers, but the whole don't need a blaster thing is just stupid. See, I didn't even notice him say I don't need a blaster. I mean, no, I do. But see, that's what it's funny that you think that, but then I look at it and I like that type of cowboy crazy swing from the hip type character that is kind of weird and kooky like that. I kind of like that as a character
Yeah,
trait.
so it's
So
kind of befitting of Ezra to be a bit cocky about it and saying, "Nah, I don't need anything." So,
mm,
um, it, it's fitting. But after a while, he just takes up a blast and starts shooting anyway.
yeah, but I think that's kind of funny though because he's arrogant kind of ego. I don't need it. I
Yeah,
got
yeah,
this. But in the heat of the moment, he'll do what it takes to survive. I kind of
yeah.
like
It would
that.
be the
Like I don't
same
think that
in
needs to be
animated. I
explained.
feel. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think it needs to be a rule. Like he's like, I'm not going to do that because I said I won't do that, and that's my rule that I don't do that. He's just, I feel like the him saying I don't need it is him just being cocky,
yeah.
impressing
And
her in a way.
in his defense, after he said that, there were like 100 other stormtroopers coming, also. So maybe he just had a change of heart when they got flooded by the undead troopers.
Yeah, it's kind of like I'll say and be bravado and be like I'm a baller, but in the heat of the moment, like I just think that's just he will do what it takes to survive. He's not going to
Mm,
not pick up a gun because he said he wouldn't pick up a gun.
yeah.
It's just him being funny. I feel like that's what the feeling I had from it anyway. And the whole wait, what about we talk trash? Look,
Trash.
I
What was
will
that
say,
part? I don't even remember that part. Wait. What about we talk?
when they're
About where they are?
no, him trying
Is
was that him trying to press her for more info about how she got there? Because I know that came up when they were driving. Where are we? I don't know. I think Andreas convinced me just before I spoke.
Alfred's convinced me. Alfred's going to stop.
I imagine Andre like doing this. With his fingers.
$1 million.
Oh well, let's move on anyway. So then we get
Yeah.
to this moment, one of my favorite moments. You got to let me know what you think about this, Anthony. Let's just remove this. So when they rock up and they see them, I think this slide covers a bit of time here before I go to the next picture. So I just want to pre-frame it. This section is when Balin talks to Shin about, and he tells her to go kill them. Let Thrawn know what's up, so he can send more troops. But the way he was so cold and so just I guess unemotional about this being the last moment together without even saying this is the last moment. When she turns around, she's like, "You won't help. Like you're not going to come and help." And he tells her, that he's got his own path, and the advice he gives her, man, tell me, come on, guys, is that not a 5 out of 5 for this episode? Just for this freaking moment in the show alone of him parting ways and giving her amazing advice. Come on, who's with me? Back me up, Anthony. Let's go.
Yeah. I don't.
Okay, wait, before you talk,
I feel
this is
like...
what I feel like you're going to say.
Trash.
No. Look, I'm pretty neutral to this episode because I don't feel a lot has happened. I feel last episode was pretty epic. I feel last episode progressed the story a lot. I feel it progressed the universe a lot with Balin and Yuang talking about that legends. Some of the legend stories are just stories, and other of the legend stories are actually true, with him
Mm-hmm.
smartly just retconning the whole Disney canon situation. So he just, in one episode, so the last episode, not this episode, but the previous episode,
Mm-hmm.
Dave Filoni brought back half of Legends. So that was epic. And then we got
Mm-hmm.
Anakin, that was also epic. And I feel in this episode nothing much occurred, right? Except
You
for
kidding
Balin
me?
Skull just continuing what we already thought that he was going to do.
Anthony, this moment alone, guys, chat. This is him parting ways with her. The advice he gives her, what does he say? Um, impatience for victory, or not having patience for victory will guarantee defeat, or whatever.
Yeah,
Like,
this is
I
the same as
loved that.
Anakin usually had. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's such a like. I felt like that was such a great moment of him basically saying he's taught her everything he can teach her. He's got something to do. She needs to go and do what she's got to do. And that I feel like she listened to what he said at the end when she, gets away. Hashtag spoilers. I'm going to talk about it in just a second. But right, I don't know. Look, that bit hit me. I loved that moment. I'm going to scan the chat here to see if anybody agrees with me because I've seen a lot of comments flooding in, which is fantastic to see. Ren says when they got into the standoff with the troopers, that's in the fight. Yep. Collector Joey's in the house. What's up,
Yo,
brother?
welcome.
Thank you for being here, mate. Congrats on the giveaway too. I saw that someone got the win. Very nice. I thought we agreed that was coming to me, but that's okay. Often says, I think it's because I'm watching a lot of good stuff right now and just highlights this show's shortcomings. Okay. Poor Often. I wish I could transplant my Dory mindset to you so you can forget about the woes and just focus on the happy things.
And so I think a lot of the charm of Ahsoka is also the fact that you get to live in the Star Wars universe again without them being
Ouch.
bad like Obi-Wan Kenobi and Book of Boba Fett. I think that's the main charm of it.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of charm. I do feel like there's a lot of charm. A lot of people are just saying hello back and forth, so we'll just skip down a bit. Lukagi's in the house. What's up, Lukagi? Balin said Thrawn's mission is trash. I'm bailing out of here. What's a good meme I can play to that?
Yeah, but he was never
I
into
deserve something.
Thrawn's mission. He just used Thrawn as a means to go to Peridia to get probably Abeloth. I don't know if he actually knows what he's.
Are we going to see much of it? Are we going to see? I don't know. The whole crew's here. I know. I'm hyped up. Let's go. William Mullins is in the house.
AJ's gone.
AJ left. Yes, he did go early. Yeah, Often.
Sort of people. But it's Star Wars, right? Those people are just Star Wars movie kind of things, like Jawas.
Yeah, I feel like they're like endearing. It's like his little crew, a little. I quite like that setup. You nailed it, Often.
Snowfall.
Watch Snowfall, Billions. Okay, Billions, Andor. Yes. Even Home and Away. Oh, get out. On Neighbours, 2 Australian shows, guys. Don't listen to that. God damn it. How dare you, Andre? How dare you throw Neighbours and Home and Away in there. Ouch. It's nice that Balin and Shin were riding wolves. True. One black, one white.
That was cool.
Yes, just like the Norse mythology. I just thought their moment of saying goodbye was so cold, but also fitting for how he obviously trained her up. And she didn't even let her know it was coming. And she took it like a soldier. She didn't even whinge about it. She was just like, okay, I'm going into battle. I thought that was sick. This and last episodes have been my fave so far, actually. Oh, so Often's playing mind games with us. What the hell?
He's playing mind games. You already said I'm joking.
Jeez, I did see that, actually. Home and Away.
I did see that, actually.
My Dory mindset. How dare you?
Oh, dude.
As Ted Lasso said, the happiest creature is the goldfish. Yeah. It's true. It gets me yelled at a lot.
It's a Snowfall.
Yeah, I haven't even heard of that. I've got to go around to watching Ted Lasso, only hear good things. Yeah, I've only heard good things.
Yeah, so I only heard good things, but then maybe it gets hyped a bit too much because it's not fantastic, but it's just fun. It's wholesome fun. That's what it is. It's like the Miss Marvel of Apple TV. That's what it is.
Okay. I can feel that. I'm just going to add the next pictures. This was the next slide I had. I think this is where he's getting them to find the
Ahsoka.
Ahsoka in the minefield, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to elaborate on, how he's using these? Do you have anything to say about this part? I guess while I add the next
No, not
pictures.
really. So, the instinct of everyone would have been to chase Ahsoka through the minefield, and he said, "Nah, it's okay. We don't need to chase
Yep.
him. We'll let the Nazis catch them." And they did.
Yeah, which I thought was pretty cool. Pretty cool how he is showing his strategic mindset again. For me, again, having only watched that highlight clip of what happened to him in the cartoons, I'm enjoying what they're showing strategic wise. They're showing him think about things. He's not making the silly bad guy moves.
Yeah.
He's got his plan and he's sticking to his plan. I like that they're showing that.
Yeah.
You got to make your bad guys smart and formidable, otherwise it's not as intimidating.
Yeah, and I like the fact that he acknowledges that Ahsoka must have a lot of Anakin inside her. So he's counting on a formidable opponent, which is cool.
Yeah. So I'm just switching the one more picture in, guys, and then we're good to go again. That's where she realized that Balin's splitting
She's
ways.
looking like Samuel L. Jackson. What?
Yeah. You want me to go kill these guys on my own? You want me to go do this? But you know what? Because she's a freaking baller. I tell you right now, if we don't get a Balin and a Shin from Hot Toys, we're probably not going to get a Balin, unfortunately.
Dude, I feel they would mess up
but I
Shin
wish-
because her face would be too hard to capture.
You reckon? Oh, look,
I think so.
I would love to have a Shin character to go with Sabine and have them in. I'd do a whole showcase of just them fighting. Like if I think about playing around, making content, doing a whole video of Sabine versus.
Yeah, I'm skipping Hera. But if we get a Shin, I'll get a Shin.
Yeah. Well, they're not making a Hera, are they? Or do you think they will?
Well, they've teased one at the chopper reveal. They used to do it,
really?
right? They used to reveal
I
one,
didn't look at the pictures.
And then in one or two of the pictures, you'd see like a figure that's coming up.
Yeah.
So they've shown Hera with Chopper.
Yeah. I didn't look at the pictures of Chopper, so that makes sense. I think Hot Toys would nail it because her face is pretty unique, like Sabine. I think so too. I don't know why you think they wouldn't nail it, Anthony.
Yeah, because Hot Toys is notoriously no, I don't think it's Hot Toys. I think it's just hard to capture faces that have that are like a blank canvas.
She's
doesn't have
too
scars,
smooth.
no wrinkles. Yeah, it's too perfect. All right. The makeup is good for them, but other than that, her face is just too flawless, and that's hard to capture. Because you don't have any iconic things to go to as a sculptor.
Yeah. And do we recognize her face as well?
Yeah.
Compared to actors that are more well known, Ahsoka and Huang hiding in the whale graveyard, giving me Lion King Mufasa vibes. Love it. Bombastic side eye meme. Yeah, that's a good one for that. Either way, I think she would be amazing. I actually want them to delve into this line and make a ton of figures. I just don't know if they will these days. I don't know.
Yeah, they're going to make the Turtle People just for you. For often.
That'd be cool. I mean, the way it's going, I want to get all these characters. I've been loving it. I thought this was a cool picture. I liked her blasting the pistols. I thought some of this action sequence was actually quite well done and fun.
It kind of didn't make sense that it would be difficult because these guys were floating pretty steadily, right? And they could actually put the gun on there as as a base. And the other guys were just riding on horse-like creatures trying to shoot bows and other stuff and blasters. So they would have missed anything. But these guys should have had like a great shot.
You think so?
Yeah.
They killed Hela. I think they can. Oh, sculpt-wise. So he believes. Hot Toys Artisan Shinhati. That would... I reckon if they...
If Inat
hear me out,
Shinhati and Baden, that would be cool, dude.
Bro, I actually think if Hot Toys did like a 300 limited run of like a Shinhati Artisan, I think that would actually that would blow up more than like the Wanda, I feel because so everyone who seems to like what we have all loved Shin, and I think she'd be a very popular
Okay,
character,
so
especially if there's only like 300.
if you'd make it like a Shin Hati Balin 2-pack, that would be dope.
Yeah, that would be dope. That would to pull off a pose like this together. Oh yeah. Now, what did you think when Ahsoka, they pulled the trick with the ship for her to jump out, which was fun, referring back to the first episode where they messed it up, was it's a little callback, blah blah blah.
Yeah, true.
But then they get to here and having him stand there and just be in her way, and for him to say, what does he say? He's like, isn't this convenient or interesting or something like that? And she's like, I don't have time for this. And he goes, I suspect you do. But I love that moment between these guys. What did you think about this fight sequence? Because I loved it. I came away like, yeah, that was sick. But I'm assuming we probably think different about it.
I think I was fine with it. Except the fact that she's blocking everything with doubles. Because it seems like at one time, at the ending of this fight, she had like one saber blocking his saber and the other at his neck. And then he says, you can't defeat me.
He was holding her hand. I watched that again. He was holding her hand like he was stopping her hand with the saber, yeah.
Okay,
she could have twisted her wrist. But he had actually grabbed her fist. Because I thought that the first time. And then last time I was like, oh, hang on. Yeah.
And I skipped
I didn't see it the first time.
Cool.
Yeah, I didn't see it the first time.
Yeah,
he grabbed her hand.
Yeah. But I thought, why go here if you just need to go to Ezra? Just go to Ezra if you're going to skip this guy anyway.
Yeah. Well, but I don't think she expected him to be there. That's why she was like, I don't have time for this. And yeah, because he was like just standing there when she landed. And and she's like, I don't have time for this. And he's like, I suspect you don't. I thought that was sick. Yeah. Even still, even though he's on another mission, he's doing this to give Shin time to do what she's got to do. And I loved that. Even still, he was being her master, even though he just dumped her. Just literally dumped her. Ren says, how about a 4-pack with the howlers, all rooted hair and fur? Jesus Christ. Next episode being going to use the Force successfully.
Oh, I hope not.
I'm looking, can't wait.
I hope not.
She's going to use the Force to save the day. She's going to save Ahsoka.
Use it to move the toilet paper roll, that would be fine for me. Other than that,
she's going to use it just like Luke did when he was hanging upside down in the cave to make the lightsaber fly to him. She's
Luke,
going, this is Sabine, bro. Don't you know the age we live in? This is Sabine, bro.
Versus someone at the bottom, dude.
This is, don't you know, the day and time we live in? She's going to marry Suet. You got this. She's going to use the Force to save Ahsoka and Mando at the same time. That's what's up. Mando's going to fly in, get trapped. She's going to save the day. Sabine with the cup. Oh, man. Then we go to this battle sequence. So while they're fighting, they've done this many times throughout the show, 2 different fight scenes at the same time, alternating between. That's like his theme, I feel like. So in his story, I feel like Dave Filoni's storytelling style is 2 different fights at the same time in separate areas. It builds tension. You can go between 2 different action sequences, leading to the conclusion of the episode. I like the format. Often says, who said Luke is the top? Oh shit, he likes doing that. He's a fun boy. The cover's the deluxe accessory.
Yeah.
I would get that.
It's the most important accessory, to be honest.
It is. Now, when she offers him the lightsaber, I need to know what you guys think. Is this within line with his character? Is it not in line with his character? Me personally, I thought this was him being charismatic, being a baller. I thought that was being cocky in a sense. Yeah, he's that cocky, happy-go-lucky hero. What did you think?
I hope that they did this so that Sabine had a lightsaber and guns, and he thought, you'll need it more than I do. That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah.
And to be fair, we're just a couple of guys now at this point. But he already knew that there was a saber user, right?
No, he did. I don't think he knew that. I don't think he knows anything about it.
Because they talked about Yeah, they talked about it because they saw them, and he
Mm.
said, "Is he using saber, or is it after
Mm.
this?"
That's after this. This is right before they start taking people on. After they circle up, around to protect that the broken down car. Often's got a point here. He says he's being dumb. He should have taken it and killed them all. Again, haven't seen the cartoons. Yeah, look, that definitely makes sense. But so many things happen in our heroes do that don't
And
make
he is
sense.
cocky. I mean, he always wants to show off what he can do, especially for Sabine. I feel.
Yeah,
So it
and I
kind
feel
of
like
makes
he
sense.
probably would want her to keep it. That's the way I feel like he probably did. Do they have feelings for each other? I don't know. I haven't been able to tell that yet, or are they just friends or
Yeah,
family?
kinda,
More
kinda, kinda, but kinda not.
okay,
Um,
open.
um, yeah,
Yeah, I feel like he's the type. From what I've seen, I feel like this. Look, honestly, as a first-time viewer, I feel like this guy's done a good job of making me think what I know about him when I feel like about how he's used his lines and everything and the way he's communicated. He seems very happy-go-lucky, almost
yeah,
cocky, but also very skilled, like that charismatic type guy. That's the
yeah,
impression he's given me as an actor
true.
in what I've
Yeah.
seen of him. So I could see him doing that for
So
that
basically,
reason.
Waleed.
I mean, look, I don't know if anybody can be as good as Waleed. He was a freaking baller. I don't know if anybody can be as good as that, but close. He was. He was
Yeah, I
such a great
guess.
character. And they just
Yeah, I
freaking
guess
kill him
Waleed's
off. Like, you
midichlorian count
serious?
would have been top high.
It would have been, bro. To fly through a window like that. Blades out. Come on.
And back.
And back. Unstoppable. Unstoppable. Uh, this moment, I thought this was sick. I thought, is there going to be a lot of upset people with this moment? But I thought it was sick. I thought it was epic. The way he just stops the blade like that, and her look that she gives him when he does it. I loved
Yeah.
that.
I'm fine
She
with
was
this
like,
too.
"What the heck?" I mean,
A
look,
lot of
if I
people were
had
like, "What the heck?"
right, but good or bad, chat, let us know, good or bad. Did you think this was epic, or is this like, oh, we can't do that? I want to know. I need to know. Kanan said, being a Jedi is not just about
Karen
wielding
said.
a lightsaber. There you go, Renz. Look at Renz coming in with the knowledge to save the day. I thought it was epic. If I had the Force, I'd just push people around all the time too. I'd be choking people out, pushing people around. Like, why do you need a weapon? I'd just be like, go away.
Dude, I
Douche.
would. Even if I was just driving and
Right?
people were dicks while driving, I would just push them off the road. Just
Yeah.
because I can.
Just move them aside. Move aside. Move
Imagine, he
aside.
just wah, wah.
Yeah. I missed this before. Lukagi says Ezra went full Matrix Resurrections. He did.
Oh, dude, I need to rewatch that.
Matrix, yeah, hell yeah. Does Ezra have a better drip? He does have a good better drip.
What a drip.
I think his drip's good. His drip's slick. I get that reference. Actually, this would have been a perfect time for my Captain America. I understand that.
I understood that reference.
I know what drip is. I'm hip.
Dude, he had it. Often had the clip, even.
He did.
Not the clip, the
Lost in the chat. I'm lost.
screenshot.
Karen. Kanan.
Karen.
Karen said, I want to speak to your manager. She did. See, look, if I could highlight it, see, he's grabbing her fist.
Yeah,
and he's just
yeah.
casually like, you can't take me. Come on.
Yeah.
I got this. But I loved her response too. Maybe I can't. And I thought that was sick. Come on, guys. This episode was money in the bank. There's a lot that
Do you
happened.
think
How
this
dare
episode
you,
is better than the
Anthony?
last episode? The previous one?
What happened to the last one again?
Dude, oh
What the fuck? Every new episode is my favorite episode.
Dude, now I know what happens to your hot toys. It's just the last one is my favorite one. I don't know what happened to the rest.
Shit. They've all been awesome. Okay. They've all been awesome.
Oh, dude, it's like you're opening up like your latest hot toy, and the ISB agent saying, "Dude, you already have hot toys." And you're, I do.
Why have you got two? People wonder why I've got two of the same figures. I didn't know I got them. Did you upload the ascending clip?
Yeah,
Ah,
just
no,
make
I
sure.
haven't uploaded the ascending. Sorry, I need to upload this. I'm terrible because everything goes to my phone, and then I have to send it to my computer because I don't use Apple on my computer. It's a whole thing. Trip too hard. Don't stand too close. Oh, Jesus. John is in Justin's collection of TV shows. Is the Justin's collection of TV shows. Wow. Okay, next one. Let's move. Him being strategic again. Boom. This is, I'm assuming them looking at the battle. I don't know why I threw that picture in there, to be fair. But they were just talking the whole time, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Then
So
Ahsoka
they were
comes.
sending in everyone. 1,000 troopers
Yep.
enter the fray.
That's right. They get surrounded. Looks like they're in trouble. Shin battling them. That's it. When she took a swing at him and he ducked and it burnt his hair, I thought that was pretty awesome.
Yeah, that was
I thought
funny.
that was a really cool scene.
But the way Ahsoka came in, she looked like she was on a frenzy. It seemed like berserk Star Wars edition.
She does. She's ready. She's ready.
And I thought that being white would have made her like more kind and less burdened and happy-go-lucky. She's just going she's going ham.
Yeah, I think that's sick. That's why I put that shot in there. Now I do want to say, just before this, when Shin does battle, another reason why I love this episode, when she takes the swing at him, that's exactly what I feel like the bad guy's going to do. They're not going to announce themselves, not going to let the good guy know that they're there to take them on. She just walks up behind him and takes a swing, and it's only that because of his senses, his spider sense or whatever.
Reflexes.
He's Jedi. But right, I thought that normally in a show, the bad guy's going to make themselves known before they try to take on the good guy, and that's what lets them down all the time. She just went straight for the freaking kill, and the fact that he dodged it and nearly got taken out, I loved that he did it that way instead, because that shows that she's fucking serious. She's a serious bad guy. She ain't messing around. She was about to chop his head off. I loved that. Absolutely love that. No messing around. Shin for the win. Ignore me. I was a minute behind and didn't realize. Did you guys catch Michael Jackson reference?
No.
Hey?
When?
No. When? Let us know. Where does Ezra rank in Force sensitivity? I have no idea.
Dude, I don't know if it's mentioned how strong he is in the Force. We only know that his beast control is like the best out there.
Wow.
Other than that, we don't know how strong he is. But we kind of guessing that he's stronger than Kanan, but just less disciplined and less trained than Kanan. But nowhere near popular character. But probably better than Obi-Wan, to be honest. Because Obi-Wan ranked pretty bad.
Poor Obi.
Yeah.
Poor Obi. But you know what? Just seeing these three together and adding in Hera and even if you throw in Angry Yappa, what's his name in the show again? Carson Teva. Throw in Carson.
Yeah. Angry Appa.
I love
Appa.
Yeah. I love their team. Like I would definitely watch another whole show of all them in live action together. I think that'd be epic. Butch says, isn't the Force more dangerous than a lightsaber in battle? I would think so, right?
It's hard deflecting blaster bolts with the Force, I guess. So then a saber would be better.
Easier for that.
Yeah.
I get you. But if you could choke them out before they got to pull the trigger from
but
far
you can
away.
see that Ezra's Force push and pull and his powers aren't that strong, right? He's just blowing people away a bit.
Yeah.
It's not lethal.
A bit.
While the lightsaber is lethal as hell.
Ahsoka the White is the Star Wars equivalent of
No.
Super
If
Saiyan.
it was like the equivalent of Super Saiyan, we'd have like 5 episodes with Ahsoka just saying, just you wait. I'm going to get stronger, and then it'll take like 5 episodes, and then she kick someone's ass.
Nice. Where Ezra burned his hair. When
Yeah,
Ezra
that was
burned his
good.
hair. Oh, yeah.
Oh, the Michael Jackson reference. Okay.
Ah, Shimon.
Jigglypuff.
Yeah. Either way, I thought
Yeah,
that
no.
bit was sick.
Appa.
I thought it was sick. And then Shin realizes, I feel like this is, in this moment, she was listening to what Balin told her. She
It was
knows
this
to get away,
moment.
live to fight another day.
Yeah, so
Do you think?
they cut her power level in half when they just filmed her running away like an idiot. It was just, it felt like a high school play when she ran away. It was too
But
bad
I feel
because
like the
when she was,
smart move.
yeah, but the way they filmed it looked stupid.
Mm.
It looked like a regular human running away. Just how I would run away from from a battle. But if you look at the first episode when they get introduced, and Balin says we are no Jedi, and she attacks the guys.
Mm.
She was quick as hell because it was edited well, and she
Mm.
moved like a cat. And now she just moved like like a normie or something. I don't
You
know.
reckon? See, no,
Yeah.
but I thought they killed it with how she force pushed him away and she nearly took his head off. I thought those bits were good for her in that fight.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
5 more episodes of long flashbacks while Ahsoka is charging her Super Saiyan form. God. She had no chance against the 3 of them. Yeah, she had no
Yeah.
chance. I feel like she
No
made the smart
chance.
move. She listened.
No chance.
You know, she showed control and was like, live to fight another day, get away. So that that was definitely good. And this is the last line, guys. So this was them all meeting together, I guess, before they get in the ship to go away. I guess all in all, let's throw in our ratings of what you guys thought of this episode. Now, you said you didn't think much happened, Anthony, but I feel like it was
No.
pretty. I feel like the track of the story, they had to get everybody to meet up, and this is the what they set themselves up to do. So they kind of had to do this, but they managed to add in 2 cool fight sequences. I thought a good matchup between Balin and Ahsoka again. She kind of beats him without beating him in a way. It's like a little bit of retribution for her, I guess.
Yeah.
She beats him by getting past him. Do you feel like that? I felt like
Maybe.
she beat him by getting past him, and that's good enough. I like the fact that she admitted that she might not be able to stop him, and I thought that's cool because it builds him up. She didn't have to kill him to get past him. We still get, he still gets to be a badass. She gets to
Yeah.
kind of win without actually beating him and showing that maybe someone is better than her out there at fighting, and that's okay. I thought that was cool. Kind of
Okay.
liked how they showed that. Because normally in a show, she would come back and get revenge and defeat him, and that's would have been the end of his arc, maybe in some other shows. But I feel like this, he still gets to be a badass to us, the audience, and she still gets to get a bit of a win.
True.
Am I just overthinking it, guys? Let me know.
She thinks she got a win, but actually she didn't get a win, as Thrawn points out. So
That's
part
right.
was pretty cool. But they get to see
Yeah.
Ezra, so that's fine.
Yeah, and I think what Thrawn's, I don't think we're going to see it, but normally I would think that Thrawn's downfall would be by letting them all get together, because together they're all stronger and they'll be able to overcome him together. However, I think in this storyline, he's probably going to get away and they might lose. It might be, that'd be interesting. Will we be sitting here next week saying that they lost, or that it definitely went a different way and they come back and defeat him? I don't think that's going to happen, right?
Nah, they won't be able to defeat him. I don't think it makes sense because they're going to lead into the movie. I think they're kind of going to do Heir of the Empire in some way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so no.
It'd be a bit of a letdown for most of us. I think you'll all agree in the chat if they do defeat him in this and have the happy ending.
They
Like,
won't.
as much as I like happy endings, I don't think maybe they can have a happy ending. Maybe part of it's defeating Balin. Maybe that comes back into play more. Or do you think we're going to see him go off and do his own thing a little bit, and that'll be all we see of him? Because maybe they
because
planned more for the
they're
future.
kind of mystifying what he's after, which I think will be Abeloth. So they'll need some time to flesh that out as well. Maybe they'll do it in the form of another series, just having like a just like what's it called
I have
again?
to get another
The,
actor.
sorry?
They'd have to get another actor if they're going to do
Yeah,
another
yeah,
series for
but
Balin.
maybe they're going into the history of Abeloth or something.
Oh, okay.
Like a flashback series.
Yeah.
Maybe the Acolyte. I don't know what Acolyte's going to be about, but it's going to be like a prequel thing, right?
Yeah.
I think 100 years before Battle of Yavin. But if they're going to do Abeloth, it would be even more than that before
Mm,
Yavin. So I don't think they'll go into that, but it might be something like that.
yeah.
But I think definitely they won't defeat Balin. Maybe the power he's looking for will defeat Balin and will be set free. And I don't think they'll defeat Thrawn. It'll be too short, right?
It'd be too short. All this
Yeah,
build up to
because
just defeat him, I can't see that happening.
so because in Legends there was this Switzerland Force user, the Bendu, and he said that Thrawn was going to die in a cold embrace by tentacles. And at that time,
Mm,
I thought it was the Purrgil, but he didn't die because of the Purrgil, so
yeah.
that wasn't it. But Abeloth also has like cold tendrils, so he won't die for a long
Interesting.
time.
Yeah, okay. Very interesting. We're getting a lot of scores in, so often threw in a 4 out of 5. Pines for Thrawn. 3 out of 5 for you. Turtle people. They're your favorites. 1 out of 5 for Ezra. Damn.
1 out of
5
5.
out of 5 Disney Plus Disney Plus subscription cancellations. Damn, Andre. 4 out of 5 for Swoosh.
For
Yeah,
swoosh.
Rains.
Yeah.
And then what we got? 4 out of 5 Ball and Balins. That's a good
Balin,
name.
Balins,
4 out
not
of 5 for
balling,
Butch.
Balin.
I think I'm with Butch. I'm about a 4 out of 5. I enjoyed it. It's going to end with them being stranded, probably. Yeah, I feel like that's an option, getting
That
stranded.
makes sense.
Balin
I
finding what
think
he's
so.
looking for.
I think so. I
Yeah.
think that will be the
Maybe a
ending.
big
We'll see
battle.
like the Maw or something else. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like the ending where they got away with Sabine as their prisoner, and all the ships got blasted due to the force of them going away. I thought that would have been an epic way for Thrawn to leave and have them all like in shock, kind of like the end of, like
Yeah.
in shock, like that he got away. Balin is going to find Finn and Captain Phasma. Ren says John can continue the Balin role.
Dude,
Yeah,
how?
look, yeah, there is images out there. I think I could. You grow my beard a bit
There is
better.
images out there. True.
Yeah, again, about 5 inches in height,
But
maybe.
Alvin made those, right? Not Rens.
He did.
Rens.
I don't remember. Look, come on, I don't remember. And I'll give it 4 out of 5. But either way, I'm excited for the finale next week. We're gonna have Loki. I'm hoping they only show one episode of Loki, just for the mere fact that I feel like it'd be too hard to do 2 episodes of Loki and a finale of another show.
Yeah.
I feel like
It's going to be a lot.
So we'll see. Now I know. Look, we all know Andre is going to be super excited for the finale, but who else in the chat is excited about the finale? Is there anybody going to be excited as much as Andre?
Obviously
and
DS,
myself?
but DS isn't here, so.
DS isn't here today. He's probably rewatching the whole series of Ahsoka just
Trash.
I could see that happening. 4 hour stream, you cowards. Oh my god. I'll lose my voice by then.
Upping the ante. He was at 3
Yeah,
hours.
Jesus Christ, 4 hours, bro. That's too much. Too much.
You cowards.
What did he say here? Benler's going to find a mythosaur attacking Dean and he has to save him. Jesus. Y'all be shitting on Mando too much. Mando's coming back. Don't worry. He's back,
Iron
baby.
Mando.
Iron Mando's coming back. God damn you guys. All right. Well, till then, Anthony, what do you got going on the channel? Let us know. I know you're working on Moon Knight. You've been dropping a lot more pictures.
Dude, yeah. So,
oh shit.
Man. So I was starting to do that Star Wars project, and then I figured that it's a lot of work. And then the ADHD brain works like that you don't finish that project. You just start a new one. So I started the Moon Knight one, and then Moon Knight can do so many poses. Then my brain kicks in again, so I thought of 2 other videos to do instead of doing that
Jesus
one.
Christ. You messaged me that too.
There's-
He's
dude,
messaging
there's
me.
no
He's like,
end.
I've got another 2 ideas.
There's no end. And
Oh my
yeah, I'm
God.
posting Moon Knight pictures from the video. It's like DS said, you're doing a John Cromwell. Just posting everything
Just
from the video.
spoil everything.
Yeah,
Just spoil
I am.
everything.
I am. I'm
Uh,
doing Cornwell.
I love that. Look, we do have DS in the shadows too. I'm actually in the shadows
Trash.
lurking. I need. Can someone get us a Drax clip of Drax like lurking in the shadows? I would love that. I don't even know
Only
how to do
eating
that,
the
but that'd be
Zognuts.
sick. The Zognuts, yes. If someone's lurking in the shadows like DS right now, we could play that. That'd be epic. Looking forward to come back next Saturday is about as positive as I can get. Damn.
It's enough. I'll settle for that.
Trash.
Trash.
DS, look, you
Dude, look at that.
got the Legion. Wow. That deserves another play. That deserves another play.
Trash.
It really does.
Dude, it's his house banner.
What's he saying? Working on thumbnails for my video, so I'm just listening. Can't wait until the finale so I can throw the whole show in the trash. Jesus Christ.
Dude, it's not Obi-Wan or Book of Boba Fett.
Come on, guys. No, I'm
It's
riding the
pretty cool
positivity.
show.
I'm
It's
the
pretty
shield
cool show.
on the shield train for this one. I'm a shield for this
Yeah.
show. Give me that Sabine. Give me that Shin. Gimme. Yes, I love it. So so you're doing Moon Knight. Let's get back to this. So Moon Knight, damn you. Stop stealing all my pose ideas before I do them, you bastard.
Yes,
How
that's
dare
what's
you.
going on.
I can't wait. I'm loving it. I can't wait to see. Actually, I've still got him in the
Nice.
box. I can't wait. I'm leaving him there until I finish with the Loki's.
That's going to be
Until I
great picks from the box. What about you?
Yeah, picture box. Well, as everybody, probably, if you follow me on Instagram and Facebook, you know I'm busting out a Loki showcase right now. Probably got about 2, maybe 3 more scenes. I've got 2 that I know I want to do, and that would make 9. And my brain is like, you can't do a video with just 9. You have to make 10. So I'm probably going to try and force a 10th, a 10th scene, and just force it. Do something
You
shit
could
and
do
check it in
9.
there.
9 is fine. 9 is fine.
Maybe I could do it. Maybe I
it
could
rhymes.
do 9. 9
is
is fine. And 9 is also my favorite number.
Cool.
So I should do it like that, shouldn't I? But then I think, just 10 sounds better.
I think
Anyway.
it's a lucky number in China, right? 9.
I don't know.
People would just go out of the way to have a video with 9 poses there, I think.
Okay. All right, maybe I'll do 9 then. I'll do 9
Yeah.
because there's 2 poses, 2 different poses. That's 18. 1 plus 8 is 9. 18 equals 9. 9 is fire. Yep. Boom.
9 is life.
That's my math. 9 is life. Jess says 3
Football
episodes.
is life.
We'll give off this 3-hour stream. Yeah. I think Ren said before as well, or someone
So
said,
if we're going to do Gen V, then it's going to be a 3-hour stream.
oh, Jesus Christ, that would be a 3-hour stream.
9
My
minutes.
bladder wouldn't be able to hold
Oh yeah, he's upped it to a 4-hour stream.
the rundown is Andor Ahsoka. Rundown is Andor Ahsoka is trash.
Dude.
I love that. If we're Andor, boy, we're balling. We're balling. Well, thank you guys. But yes, Loki will be the next one. Once I've done that, I'm probably going to do the Black Panther Killmonger with the Black Panther statue. I'm probably going to do maybe 5 for that, just a short video, because I just want to figure out some display options with both of them with the statue together, because that's how I'm going to have it in my display. So I'm going to kind of like use the video, throw it to make my ideas, and then I'll settle on a final one for each figure to go with the statue. So that'll probably be the next video. Then I'll probably do Moon Knight, I think, after that. So lots of content coming on the channel. I'm going to be doing lots of shorts, playing around with shorts, doing more photography. But Loki is on the mind right now, heading into season 2 as well. So I'm all hyped up for that. And I'll hopefully have that video out by next week. If I can do it, I'll have it by next weekend, hopefully. So that's the goal.
Cool.
Boom. And that is it. What the guy's saying.
Unbox Moon Knight.
TS is about to dive into Gen Z. Yeah, I want to dive into that. Unbox Moon Knight live. I haven't done a live unboxing for a while, actually. It could be fun to do that again. The 1 to 6 were other characters.
Oh yeah, I'm doing daily posts now. It's
Yes.
poses and puzzles.
Yeah. So they've been popping up. If you guys aren't, hop on 6 scale poses because he's popping off with the poses. Haven't seen Gen V yet. Been a busy week. Yeah, it has. I didn't even know it was
3
out.
episodes, like 50 minutes long. It's the boys. Continental.
If you want to kick ass too much.
I'm going to watch it.
Yeah. Yeah, for us, it's school holidays, so it's a bit hard for us to watch shows at the moment when Mila's back at school. We generally watch our shows now before we go pick her up from school
Mm.
in the middle of the day because of how our working hours are. So once Mila's back at school, we'll have a bit more time to catch up on some of these shows.
Yeah.
I'm too busy playing Roblox over nighttime, guys. Just balling in Roblox.
The hobbies.
Iron Logan, and I'm called Iron Logan in that too. So I'm just balling around
dude.
Roblox.
I should add you.
Mila and her friends are savages. I suck. I get my butt kicked in those games, and then they dance on me. Like they'll take me out and murder mystery, and then they just dance on me, like sit on me. Yeah, these little kids, little dicks. Anyway,
Dicks. No dinner.
Dicks.
No dinner for you, ISB agent.
Spider-Man 2 on the 20th. Oh yes, that is actually something I have been doing often. Thanks for reminding me. I've been playing Spider-Man 2, the Miles Morales one,
dude.
to get through it before the new Spider-Man comes out, and I'm about 57% through.
Dude.
So I'm trying to bust that out before the 20th of October. Yeah, Spider-Man 2. Looking forward to playing that game. That's the only game I play now is the Spider-Man games. Roblox Jedi. I'm going to dress myself up as a Jedi in Roblox.
We should
gotta
stream
do it.
that. Roblox with Iron Dory versus the ISB.
We'll play Murder Mystery. That'd be hilarious. Take people out. Oh God. Versus the ISB stream. Now look, if you guys watched our battles with her and her friends, we go on like a private server with her friends and they're savages. These kids are ridiculous. And the way they just
One of the blocks and the blockers with me.
I am. Oh, look, we're dragging this out. So we'll let you guys go. Release the Spider-Man stream. That'd be cool. That would be cool. We thank you guys for coming. Appreciate everybody's here and everybody chiming in the chat. If this is your first time watching the show and you've made it this far, try next time and see if you can. See when we're on. Come join us live and join the chat because that's the fun part for us. It's just chatting about the show that we love, chatting with you guys, having fun. We have fun. We hope you guys too. So I know we got all our regulars here, and we love having you guys here each week. So appreciate the support. Appreciate you for coming along on the journey. I'm looking forward to next week. We'll kick off Loki. We'll do the finale of Ahsoka. It's going to be awesome. Andre, thanks for the super chat, brother. Extra shout out for you, mate. Appreciate it. Anthony, as always, baller of the week. The Jacket Bros are back in effect.
Yeah.
We will be back, and soon we're going to be going on Anthony's channel a bit more too. So let's help convince him to start hosting some shows. So
yeah,
let's do that.
Let's do that.
Just sub to Iron Logan. Cheers, friends. You bastard. Oh, Jesus Christ! All you guys have a great
membership icon. He says,
"Yeah." Fucking Renz. Thank you for making it, Renz. Thanks, guys. See you next week. Enjoy the week.